Content can close you high-ticket deals. Yeah, you heard me right. Content can close you high-ticket deals. And here is how. How content is closing deals before the sales call even starts. What are you doing right now? Right now, in order to close the deal, you're showing up to a sales call, trying to convince people to buy. And that's completely understandable. That's what most salespeople are doing. Meanwhile, there are people closing before the call even starts. Like me. There are people like me who genuinely close high-ticket deals without jumping on a call, or they just need to jump on a call to collect the payment and confirm the order. That's it. They don't need to handle objections. They don't need to answer any questions. They don't need to do anything. Why? Because their content is fucking good. Their content is killing it. Their content is closing deals. My content is doing the same. The content I'm producing for my clients is doing the same. The content that I'm creating will help you to build authority, build trust, warm up your leads, and basically call up your qualified leads and make sure they are outreaching to you instead of you outreaching to them. Isn't that like mind-blowing? Isn't that mind-blowing how the power of content can totally replace your sales calls and can give you a full freedom, can make a money-making machine out of you without you jumping on 10 sales calls per day? I hope in this 1 minute you understood the power of content, because it's truly amazing. It's truly powerful. Right now, your situation is pretty clear. You're jumping on sales calls to do 100% of the closing. You're not closing even 1% before the call starts. You're just jumping on call, hoping that the lead is warmed up, hoping that the lead is interested in what you're trying to offer. But you don't have to do that from now. You can jump on almost certain customers, and all you have to do is maybe just answer them some questions, maybe handle some small objection, and collect the payment, of course. The situation for you and most closers out there is that their content and profile is random. They're inconsistent and their brand completely lacks strategy. I don't know how to explain this to you, but most closers' profile look absolutely beginner. I don't know how are you accepting that, because that's not acceptable. You're not acceptable to have just 3 or 4 pictures from a vacation you took 2 years ago. It's not acceptable to do that. You need to have strong personal brand with quality content, trustable content, content that is solving real problems and sharing real education, sharing real knowledge. Because let's say you have a warm lead who wants to work with you. You will turn it into a cold lead because your posts, your content is low value. And when it comes to content, I have a saying: you can do only 2 things with content. You're either warming up the deal or you're killing it before the call starts. How are you killing it? Basically, you're killing it if you look extremely unprofessional. You're killing it if you're set up like an amateur with no prior experience, with no testimonials, no social proof, no results, just some basic pictures and no content at all. But you can warm up the deal. You can basically collect a payment without jumping on a call by having a strong personal brand, by having a high quality content, by having testimonials, by having results, by having social proof on your page, on your brand, on your profile. And there are 4 solutions on how you can fix a deal before you kill it completely. And trust me on this one, after watching this section, when someone books a call with you, it's not if they will buy, it's when. How many minutes it will take you to close it. It's not if he will buy or if she will buy. It's when you will collect the payment. Solution number 1, awareness content. And the goal of awareness content is to attract more people to your page, more people to your brand. Your job is to catch attention, stand out, be unique, and break the pattern. Most content looks pretty similar, and you need to break the pattern. After watching this video, you can go on Instagram and scroll for a bit. You can scroll on Reels and notice that the content is looking pretty similar. But when you open my page, it's different. I'm not like every other guy out there. I am standing out, my content is different, and I'm not trying to adapt to these trends, because trends are changing, trends are going by, and you would be stupid if you're chasing them. I wrote down some examples of what you can do for awareness content, that is lifestyle content, bold claim as a hook. Or you can also do a negative hook and you can show off some results, some testimonials, some lifestyle maybe you're living, some achievement you made in the past. You can show off anything you like. Number 2 is authority content. Extremely important for establishing trust, establishing credibility, and establishing authority. Goal of this is to establish credibility. As I said, it will put you, if you're doing this right, it will put you in a position of trust and authority. This is what I mentioned literally 10 seconds ago. Your job with this is to be authentic and show real results you're getting. I don't want you to lie. I don't want you to create fake results, because people can sense that. People can sense when you're lying, and I'm not encouraging you to do that. I encourage you not to do that. And trust me, you don't have to do that in order to succeed with brand building, with content. You don't have to lie. You can show your real results and win at the end. The most powerful example of authority content is client journey breakdown. Basically, this is super powerful and super important for you to do it. Strategy and system breakdown and presentations, just like I'm doing it right now. Number 3 style of content you can play with is motivation content. I don't want you to be completely based on this motivational content, because people will start looking at you as a motivational page instead of page with authority, page with knowledge. They start seeing you as the guy that knows this shit, knows how this works. The goal with motivational content is to change their mind about a certain problem or solution. You know how motivational content works, but I'm not encouraging you to do only that. Your job is to teach and be authentic with your viewers. Teach them by example and be raw. Don't tell the same advice they've heard thousands of times now, but be authentic, be raw. An example for this is not edited talking head reels where you're dropping motivational mindset speech. This can work pretty good, but make sure you're not overusing it. And we came to the most important part, which is part number 4, solution number 4. Proof and testimony content. The goal with this type of content is to convince that you're a real person and you can get results. Your job is to take advantage of testimonials, social proof, and results you got for the past clients or for your already existing clients. I bet that you already know this by now, but sales calls don't convert strangers. They convert convinced people. In order to close a deal on a call, you have to convince the person that your product is actually good. You have to convince them that you are a real person. You have to convince them that you are not a scammer. But when you have content posted, that's 100 times easier, because they can open up your profile and see that you have quality content posted. And also there is a fact that the modern prospect watches 10 plus pieces of content before taking action and actually start working with you. And me and you, we understand this feeling, because we want to know the person before we buy from them, or we start working with them, because they want to sense the feeling that they already know you. You watch till now and you know the power of content and personal branding, but you don't have time, knowledge, energy, and a system. So right now on this image, I'll explain to you how your personal brand can work for you while you focus on your business and you don't even look at your personal brand, but at the same time your content and your personal brand is bringing you more sales and more money. This is the person trying to build a personal brand while at the same time running a proper business that is their main source of income. Their focus obviously go on work, dedication, and money for their business. So the normal person's brain is already occupied with this stuff, and they don't have the energy to learn about content, to edit content, to record content, to post content. They don't have all of that. So that's why there is a way that you can build a personal brand, and it can do this for you, and it can do the selling for you. It can build your personal brand, basically publish quality content and bring you more money in. Once I understood this, that you have to have a system in order to build a personal brand, I instantly started building and working on a personal branding system. And here is what it requires from you. This personal branding system requires only 2 to 3 hours per month to record already prepared content. And you have 2 to 3 hours per month. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me that you are sleeping 4 hours. Don't lie to me that you're working 18 hours. You're not. I know that. So you have 2 to 3 hours per month. I'm not saying 2 to 3 hours per day or per week. I'm saying 2 to 3 hours per month. And number 2 is some money to invest in this system, which you already have it. You're a sales killer. You're getting paid tons of money through commission-based sales, so you have the money to invest in this system. It's not extremely expensive. I'm not selling it for like $5,000 per month. I'm selling it pretty cheaply. I won't reveal the price here. You can message me on Instagram and I will reveal the price for you. and what you're getting in details. But right now, I explain what you're getting. So you're getting a strong personal brand, you're getting daily posts on social media, you're getting a killer content strategy, you're getting more cash, more leads, and more trust. And also, as I said, message me on Instagram the word sales because I choose the people I'm working with and I want to work with serious people only. I don't want to work with people that are not serious about building a personal brand. I want to work with people that are serious, that are dedicated, and they understand the power of a personal brand. So make sure to message me the word sales on Instagram and we will jump on a quick call where I'll see if you're a good fit for my system or not. But if you're not prepared to do this yet, maybe you think it's not the right time, maybe you don't have the money. These are all some excuses, but I'll forgive you for that. So if you're not prepared, you can go ahead and grab my $9 ebook that will help you set up good knowledge and foundation for building a strong personal brand when you decide to actually do it. Everybody has $9, so make sure to check the link in the description. Make sure to message me the word sales on Instagram and have a nice day.